survive the country's desolate interior, others dominate a severely different landscape. Australia's northeast is home to the wet tropics region, a pocket of lush jungle that accounts for less than 1% of the landmass. There's a higher concentration of reptiles in these forests than anywhere else in the country. They house over 30% of Australia's snake species, including the notorious amethystine python, otherwise known as the king of the jungle. Growing up to 8 meters in length, the amethystine outsizes the crocodile. Their strong, muscular bodies are their lethal weapon. Unlike the desert snakes, pythons are venom-less. When they find a meal, they strangle it to death. Recent studies reveal that pythons made their way to Australia from Asia 23 million years ago, many becoming forest specialists. In this dense environment, the amethystine has finely tuned senses that enable it to home in on a meal, even in the dead of night. As the python hunts, it relies not on eyesight, but infrared sensors. Pit organs located on its head detect the heat of warm-blooded creatures. Sensing a meal nearby, the python uses its taste to zero in. At last, dinner. A forest rat. All that's left to do is to time the strike right. There is no escaping the deadly coils of a 30-kilogram predator. The python consumes the rat whole. Until recently, how they digest a meal of such size was relatively unknown. But breakthrough studies have revealed the snake's metabolism will increase up to 40 times, and their vital organs will momentarily double in size to manage the rapid influx of calories. It's a satisfying feast, well worth the effort. While the amethystine python may be known as the king of the jungle, further south in the country's temperate forests, where eucalypt trees dominate the landscape, there's a snake known as the king of the bush. The fearsome red-bellied black snake. These highly venomous snakes predominantly inhabit the east coast of Australia. They are skilled predators in the water and on land. Nothing beneath the water's surface is safe from the red-bellied black snake, especially from a male during breeding season. Traveling vast distances in search of a female, this male is ravenous. He stirs up the creek sediment, a clever ploy to flush out prey. There's no safety on dry land for this spotted marsh frog. The snake follows the trail of its prey's chemical cues. With finely tuned hearing, the frog detects danger and scrambles for cover. But out of sight is not out of mind for the snake. He's so close, he can taste it. fangs deliver a paralyzing blow, and the snake wastes no time making a meal of its victim. Captive red-bellied black snakes have been known to regurgitate live frogs, which suggests the venom may not kill the animals. Although consumed, this snake's meal may still be alive. With fuel for the journey ahead, the male continues its search for a female. But he hits a roadblock. Another red-bellied black snake has claimed this patch of turf as his own. The resident male arcs up. By raising his forebody in a threatening display, he wards the intruder off. But it seems the intruder is prepared to hold ground. Combat will determine who gets the right to mate with nearby females. To win this game, he must hold the first male down long enough to assert dominance. The intruder sinks his fangs into his opponent. Immune to one another's venom, it's a ploy to keep the other grounded. But the resident male is not giving up his territory easily. He ferociously bites the intruder. Battles may last up to half an hour. But not today. The resident male has come out on top, leaving the intruder to seek a female elsewhere. A specially adapted prehensile tail allows it to climb and navigate the treetops with ease. Bling green hue and yellow underbelly ensures it's well camouflaged amongst the foliage. Although the python only grows to...
In deep water, this feeding frenzy benefits everyone. Individuals use other crocs to pull against, to tear off mouthfuls.